Everybody, Robert Russell here. Today is February the 5th, 2020. I want to talk to you today about the way insurance has changed over the last 35 years that I've been selling. When I first got licensed, I got what's called a Code D license. Now, that was a license that you filled out a piece of paper, you sent it into the state, and they sent you back a license. It was basically for a debit license. Now, the company that I started with was a debit company. That means they went around and collected premiums. I didn't do that because the agency that I was with, they had already started doing bank draft systems through checking accounts. So what's happened over the last 30 years is that we went from going to appointments and selling husband and wife at the table to calling people over the phone and selling insurance over the phone, doing what's called a e-ticket or e-app. Now, many people are out there still going on appointments, driving to appointments, going through no shows, spending money on gas, buying leads, and wasting a lot of time by driving to appointments. And that's how they were taught. Well, I was taught 35 years ago to do the same thing. But I found out quickly that that was not cost effective for me because I could see more people or talk to more people in a shorter amount of time by calling people on the phone and selling over the phone. So when it really comes down to it, I am better on the phone than I am in person. That's just the way it is. I tell people that I'm a glorified telemarketer. So here's what I want you to think about if you're still out there selling and going on appointments. Number one, you're spending money on gas. You're spending money on travel time. You're spending a lot of time in front of a steering wheel where you're not talking to people. Now, you might be calling people while you're driving. I used to do that. I would get on the cell phone and call people while I drove. Not too safe, but I did it. And, you know, for you people that are driving to appointments, you're dealing with no shows, you're driving, you're coming back, you're spending a lot of money on expenses, dry cleaning, whatever it is. If you take the cost of all of that you're spending, subtract that from your income, and, you know, go ahead and calculate what you're paying for leads, you're really not making a whole lot of money. So here's an idea that I want to throw at you. Get a license in many states. I've got a non-resident license in 9 states. And I did that because I know people all over the United States, and I want to take advantage of time zones. So here's an example of how I took advantage of time zones. When I went to Hawaii last March for 2 months. Me and my fiance, we stayed in a bed in a Airbnb for 2 months, and I got up at 4 o'clock, and I started making phone calls at 4 o'clock in the morning in Hawaii. Now, I called Central Time, which was 9 o'clock Central Time, and I called from 4 o'clock Hawaii time till 12 o'clock Hawaii time. 12 o'clock Hawaii time is 5 o'clock Central Time. That gave me time to take off from 12 until whenever I could go to the beach and go do whatever I wanted to do. That's one of the advantages of working in different time zones and working over the phone. If you're driving to appointments, that is not going to happen. You've got to physically be there. So for me, it was more effective for me to take advantage of that time zone and to be able to sell so that I could have a life after 12 o'clock. And it was a blast. I actually made more money in those 2 months of selling than I've ever made in my life. It was a great 2 months, very profitable. Here's another thing. I recently got my non-resident license in California. Now, I'm in Florida, which is North Florida all the way down to Tallahassee. It's Central Time Zone. So what I do now on a Wednesday and Friday mornings, I go play tennis from 9 to 11. I come back, take a shower and eat, and I'm on the phone by 12 o'clock Central Time. I'm calling people on Wednesday and Friday in California, which when I start at 12 is 10 o'clock in California. And then I stop at my time, 5 o'clock my time, which is 3 o'clock their time. I do that 2 days a week because I have a schedule now that I can kind of work around time zones, still put in my hours and still make the calls and take advantage of the time zones that are available. So here's what I want you to consider. If you go to my website, insurancepricedraight.com, everything I have on there, you're able to get a quote. Most of the companies, you can buy the insurance online. That's the way things are going. If you're still driving to appointments, you're working back in the 80s. They've come out with these companies now that are doing everything online. Amazon is an online business. Netflix, online business. eBay, online business. Why are these companies going online? There's a P&C company that I just heard that is getting rid of their Salesforce agents like me, and they're going to do everything online through a telemarketing system, through a call center. Now, I'm not very happy about that because that was a good company that I wanted to sell homeowners insurance with. But the days are coming where insurance agents will gradually be taken away because insurance companies are finding out that it costs less money to pay commissions and just to have a call center and take care of all of that stuff. That's what's coming down the road. So I want you to consider when you're thinking about which way to go in an insurance career, talk to somebody who's really making money. And I'm talking crazy money, not somebody who's making a couple of $100,000 a year. If you want to find out how to explode your insurance business and have a complete setup where, like for me, I've got 3 monitors right here on my desk. I've also got a portable monitor, which is this right here, that I take, which attaches to my laptop. So if I go anywhere, like if I want to go work on the beach, I'll take my laptop, my portable monitor, my Wi-Fi device, cell phone, generator, chair, cooler, and I'll sit on the beach and make phone calls and sell insurance. I can sell just as many policies on the beach that I can in this office. Which one's got a better view? Well, it sure ain't here. It's the beach. But many of you are complaining about driving to appointments, and you do it day after day after day after day. And you're doing the same thing. If you want something different, you've got to do something different. That's just all there is to it. If you want to find out how to make a crazy amount of money, working from home, working from the beach, I want you to pick up the phone and call me. My number is 972-679-9029. That is my cell phone. You will call me direct to my cell phone. My office number is 850-270-8014. Keep in mind that I've been doing this now for 35 years. I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've also made a lot of money. If you want to find out what mistakes I made, I will tell you. If you want to find out how I've made money, I'll tell you that too. but you have to pick up the phone. Don't just sit there and wonder, how's he doing this? There's only one way to find out. Call me. I'll share with you the system that I'm doing. Be sure and register on my channel so that you can catch up with new videos that are going to be coming out. I'm going to be announcing new stuff this next week, probably in a couple of days. I'm going to be announcing something new that's fixing to hit. You want to be a part of this. You want to register. If you're watching this video right now, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that you can catch all the updates that I'm fixing to lay out. That is it for me. Keep up with the videos that I'm putting out. Call me to find out how to make money, and get out of your car, quit driving to no-shows, and start making some real money. Again, my number 972-679-9029, insurancepricedright.com. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you later.